Hey dudes! Welcome to another episode of The Bullshit Show. I'm Dad. That's Nathan. Say hi, Nathan.
Hi.
Nathan and his Pepsi slushie that he has every show. Okay, we're going to start out. I got a couple of rants that I need to do. First of all, eBay. God damn them. I was trying to buy some stuff at like 4 o'clock in the morning the other night. And the site kept crashing, first of all. And then it wouldn't let me use my credit card. So it said I had to call customer service. So what do? I call customer service, and fucking customer service doesn't open until 8 o'clock in the goddamn morning. How can you have a company that's worldwide not have customer service 24 hours a day? eBay, that's bullshit. I call bullshit on that one. And while I'm ranting, I just logged in a few minutes ago to YouTube. What the hell is with this new design? This red shit at the top, and I can't find my menus or anything. What the hell, man? Why do online sites and always have to feel like they've got to change everything? Just when you get used to it. I still haven't got used to the new goddamn Google logo. I hate that fucking thing. Alright, I'm done ranting. Let's see, our first real topic of the show tonight, the Oregon shooting and gun control. Not much I can say about the Oregon shooting. I mean, it was just as, who was it? What Republican? Huckabee?
Huckerbuzz.
They said it's just one of those things?
No, it was Jeb.
Oh, yeah, Jeb Bush said the Oregon shooting was just one of those things.
It happens.
What a dickhead. Anyways, that kind of leads me into gun control. Being a liberal Democrat, I'm all in favor of gun control. I mean, I think guns should be as hard to get as Vicodin, you know? I mean, it should be illegal. You should be at least 21 before you can get a gun. I'm sorry all you rednecks out there, but I think the age should be 21, not 18. And I just think that the sad fact is this: we can enact all the gun control laws we want, and we can even become like England. Shout out to my fans in England. But it worked in England. But the thing is, you got to realize Americans have a gun culture, and it's not going to work here. And the problem is, the bad guys, the ones who use the guns improperly, aren't going to follow the laws anyways. So we can enact every fucking law you want and every control you want. It's not really going to help that much. There's just too many guns already in this country. And for the 99.9% of people who use guns properly and legally, and I believe you have the right to defend yourself, and if somebody starts shooting, you have every right to shoot that son of a bitch in the head. So, I don't know. Gun control, in theory, is a great idea. But in practice, it just ain't going to work here. Kind of like, communism didn't really work very well in Russia. So, okay, our next topic. Speaking of Russia, the Russians are now bombing Syria. Am I the only one that's concerned about this? I don't know. Nathan doesn't seem to be concerned about much. I mean, Anchor Baby's so upset she couldn't even be on the show because she's, the Russians. No. I still think it might be the beginning of World War III. Something bad's going to happen. You've got Russia flying over there. Syria is not a terribly large country, by the way. And you got Russian planes in the air bombing. And you've got American planes in the air bombing. And so-called coalition planes, which, just because Australia might contribute a plane, it's a coalition. They're going to run into each other, or somebody's going to bomb the wrong person, and this is going to escalate really bad, really quickly. So, I think it's something we should really be concerned about. What we can do about it, I don't know. The Russians have every right to bomb Syria just like we do. So, it's ugly. Talk about gun control. Those are big guns.
Ew.
Yeah, Hugh. Somebody asked again about Dude's merchandise. What do you want me to do? Send in your ideas for what you want. You know, somebody suggested the Dude's body pillow. I think that's a great idea. And I still like the Dude's vibrator idea.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. That's what my car sounded like the other day. We had to go in and get it fixed. $542.69 to fix a water pump. Jesus Christ.
Anchor
Oh,
Baby
man.
is, Anchor
Cars.
Baby's off shot here.
You know, Anchor Baby's off camera here. She wants to say hey. Meow. Meow. Kitty, say hey. I think it's time to do a couple of shout-outs. Let's see here. The Common Shunter asks me, what was your favorite movie that you helped out with? Probably my best film experience was probably Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller was awesome. I was one of the third assistant directors for the big Donkashane parade sequence. We had 10,000 extras, and we had to coordinate. It was like corralling cattle, and I got to be pretty good friends with the director John Hughes that day, and he's a very, very funny guy.
Don't you mean John Hughes?
John Hughes! For you people who know what that means. For you who don't, then don't.
Don't worry about it. Anchor Baby.
Let's see, what else? What other shout-outs? Hypermental Sonic. He says, Dad, notice me. I can die happy. Well, I notice you. Please don't die, because I'm trying to get my viewer count over 500, and I need everyone I can get. Again, somebody wants to know about Dude's merchandise. Oh yeah, Winston Azul. We did determine he was English and living in Spain. How does that work exactly? Why would you leave England to live in Spain? I suppose probably your folks made you do it. But, I mean, I've heard a lot of nice things about Spain. I've got a friend that's from Spain, and he loves it. But England is such a beautiful, wonderful place. I just can't imagine why you would want to live in Spain. But maybe you don't have a choice. Hunter Marshall wants to know if I have a job.
Isn't this your job?
This is my job. I am the host of the Hey Dudes Bullshit Show. That's my job. No, seriously. No, I don't have a traditional 9 to 5 get up and go to work job. I unfortunately had a long series of medical crises, aka heart attacks, and as a result, I had to take disability. So I just sit around and mooch off the government now. You taxpayers, thanks for the moolah! Let's see, Typhoon Productions wants me to notice them, so I'm noticing you. Shout out to you. Oh, let's see. Caboose Scrub wants to know if I have AIDS. No, not that I'm aware of. I think you'd have to involve in certain risky behavior to get it. And I don't do drugs. Well, not those kind of drugs. And it's been a long time since I've sucked a dick, so, you know, don't think I have AIDS. So fuck you, dude. Nathan, you got anything for this show?
Probably not.
Oh, thanks a lot. Leave me hanging.
I don't know.
E2 number 1 wants to know if I've seen Tugs and what I think of it. I have seen Tugs. I like it. I think it's a cute show. I don't have a favorite episode. I
do.
Nathan, I think, does. What's your favorite episode?
My favorite
Nathan?
episode is Munitions. It was a very good episode, I thought. And, yeah. I have Tugs merchandise.
If you could change Donald Trump's choices, what would you change?
To be Donald Trump?
Yeah, I'm going to say, somehow I would give him a brain transplant. Or at least find his brain take it out of his ass and stick it back in his head underneath that matted fur he calls hair. I mean, we talked about his tax plan already, and that's pretty fucked. So, and the same person who, let's see, this is Welsh Coal Productions. By the way, Wales is fucking awesome. Wales rules.
My homie Cameron.
Oh, Cameron, hey, nice. A shout out to Cameron.
Cameron, get to work on Zach. God damn it.
Have you met anybody famous in the film industry? Well, of course I have.
John
Yeah, I mean that's just one of the benefits and sometimes curses of working in the film industry is you tend to deal with a lot of people who are famous, and a lot of these people aren't very nice because they have egos. But I've met some really nice, famous people who are really nice. The late Paul Newman was probably the biggest movie star that I ever worked with, and he was super cool. Matthew Broderick from Ferris Bueller was a great guy. Rob Lowe, I worked with him on About Last Night. He was wonderful. He was a really nice guy. And Demi Moore, back before she became Demi Moore, again, About Last Night, she was a real sweetheart. Yeah, I mean, I've met a lot of famous people. But the bottom line is, oh my lord, Anchor baby, how dare you fart on my show? But yeah, I've met a lot of famous people, and they had the privilege of meeting me. So I think that's about all the shout-outs we're going to do. I can't find any more. Do you think David Cameron likes pork? I think David Cameron likes a nice stiff cock up his bum, is what I think. Ed Miliband, yeah. Next Prime Minister. Not. He's not even in the Parliament. I don't think... Can you... Hey, my English friends, my English homies, answer this question.
My English dude.
You can't become Prime Minister unless you're a Minister of Parliament, right? It's not like here where anybody can run for President. You don't even have to be in Congress or anything like that. You have to be a Minister of Parliament.
Dad for President! Dad for President! Then you get
elevated to the seat of Prime Minister, if I'm correct, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm never wrong because I'm Dad.
Dad for President.
Well, I think that's probably enough. We'll wrap this up now. Nathan's getting low on his Pepsi slushy. I think he's going to make me make another one. So, you got anything else to say?
New stuff, Thomas stuff coming soon. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Working on a Trains remake.
And again, keep the comments coming. And,
if you would like to talk about the show on Twitter, use the hashtag HeyDudes.
Yeah, that's dudes with a Z. And also, look me up on Facebook again. I'm getting tons of friend requests. I don't know if it's you guys or if it's just people in general, but I've been getting a shitload of friend requests lately. And I still haven't figured out how to determine how many friends I have. I found out how to get in and see a list of my friends, but I'm not going to sit here and count the sons of bitches. So I don't know how many I have. So if I suddenly can't friend you guys anymore, then you'll know I'm full. But I'll have to start a new account or something. But also, if you talk to me on Facebook, I'll tell you my email, and you can email me then. But until then, I guess that's it. And until next time, hey dudes!